Justin Bieber. And right now, this investigation continues. We do not know if this mega superstar is going to be charged for egging his neighbor's house or not. And the allegations are that Bieber and others may have thrown eggs at a neighbor's house to the tune of $20,000 in damages. That's felony vandalism, and that's what authorities are investigating. We know all about it. Sheriffs raided his home yesterday, and they're looking, yeah, probably if they can match eggs up, but more importantly, maybe some surveillance video to find out what was done. Was he involved or not? And in the midst of this raid, drugs found, and a friend of Justin Bieber's, Lil Za, arrested. Justin Bieber not linked to that. But you look at this, and I think a lot of people are concerned. On one hand, yeah, he's a young guy and egging houses. But on the other hand, we're talking $20,000 in damages, and we're talking about escalating bad behavior here from this global superstar. Let's take a look back.
An outrageous video.
Twitter feud.
Nearly 2 hours late.
Justin Bieber, pop star turned party king, or just rebellious teen?
Easy to forget he's 19 years old. In an outrageous video posted on TMZ, you can see what appears to be the 19-year-old pop star relieving himself into a mop bucket.
Someone had to clean that up. A former bodyguard is suing him, claiming the singer assaulted him. Charges the Bieber camp denies.
Yeah, who can forget the pet monkey that was seized and quarantined in Germany? And then there were the fights with the paparazzi.
The singer apparently shoves a photographer. The photographer retaliates with a verbal assault, and Bieber burst out of the van.
Well, Swedish police seized drugs from his tour bus.
He took time to stop and visit the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam,
saying the Holocaust victim would have been a believer.
Bieber got a speeding ticket while trying to outrun the paparazzi.
They're the ones that are driving reckless, and now I'm the one that's, you know, and I'm just trying to like not have them being on my tail.
Press, the scrutiny, the pressure, I think has a lot to do with his behavior lately.
So there you go. Again, I was just getting a good look here at all that's going on with Justin Bieber. And, you know, are you concerned for him? Let's bring in our panel, Christy Paul, back with us. And Jane Velez-Mitchell. We watch Jane every night, 7 Eastern. Jane, you've been sounding the alarm now for a couple of days, and we were speculating maybe authorities heard you as they raided his house yesterday. Where's your heart with this guy? You've seen him perform. He's ultra-talented. How afraid are you for him that he's spinning out of control?
I'm not so much worried for Justin Bieber. I think he's going to be just fine, thank you, Mike. What I'm worried about is our criminal justice system and how this sends a message once again that celebrities essentially never suffer consequences. Oh, yeah, a big show was made to send a whole entourage, as it were, of cop cars to Justin Bieber's house. But at the end of the day, there's nothing. Nothing has been done against Justin Bieber. Somebody who was inside his house was arrested for felony drug possession. And at first, cops said they thought the drugs were cocaine. Then they said, well, quite possibly ecstasy. They're doing the test right now. But this little Czar, or little Zay, as some call him, actually threw a fit behind bars, according to cops. And not only is he charged now with drug possession, but he apparently really smashed up a phone, and then he got charged with vandalism. Now, depending on what these drugs are, he could do, if convicted, 3 years on cocaine, up to 1 year on ecstasy. And so the cops said, well, look, these drugs were in his room. Well, it's not his room because it's not his house. It's Justin Bieber's house. We all know when there are sweeps, for example, in poor neighborhoods, quite often everybody who's in a house where there's drugs is arrested and brought in. We've seen those sweeps where cops go in and they arrest everybody in the house. Now, really, you have to ask yourself a question. Do people just go into their room and do ecstasy by themselves if it turns out to be ecstasy? I mean, I think the fact that the cops admitted they didn't interrogate Justin Bieber, they asked him a few cursory questions in order to serve and execute the search warrant. How are they so sure that Justin Bieber has absolutely nothing to do with the drugs found inside his home? Yeah. And we're going to talk about that tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're debating it.
Are you saying that you think he should have been arrested as well?
I'm saying that, yes, I think he should have been interrogated. You know, they said they didn't talk to him, that he has an attorney, blah, blah, blah. Well, okay, then let's take it to the next step. It just seems like, yeah, I think that he should have been brought into the station house and questioned about the illegal narcotics allegedly found in his home.
You know, and Jane, you talk about...
At the very least, brought in.
You talk about celebrities getting special treatment and just that adoration. Here's some tweets. And again, these are Justin Bieber fanatics, we shall say. Here's one from April. Being bad makes him 10 times more irresistible. Another one. If Justin Bieber were to egg my house, I will be more than honored. Christy, I mean, that's... You're thinking about, on one hand, again, Egggate could be $20,000 in damage, and people worship this guy.